Greeting, respected judges. My name is Q Buntankiet Tawisantikun from King's College International School, Bangkok. I would like to introduce you to my topic. Why war before peace? In this new modern era of humans, babies are born, kids are growing, and the Gen Z teens are aging into adulthood. But not long after our birth, we are acknowledged by the war between Russia and Ukraine at such a young age. My point is, do you really want our sons and daughters to grow up in the time of war? Not just in Thailand, but I'm talking about worldwide. This year is 2022, and conflicts are still going on around the world. Looking back, there are so many historic wars that had happened before the present. For example, the Iraq-Iran War in 1980, or the Korean War, or the Israel-Palestine War. These wars are the marks of humans that shows that we never really learned from our history. And the most destructive wars are World War I and World War II. I want to make my point clear that humans have always fought through wars first, then come to talk about peace. It has mostly been like this throughout history, where people fight, and then it results in two sides, the winning side and the losing side. The winning side, it may seem like they have gained victory and glory, but actually those two sides have losses because war, there's nothing good out of it. Houses collapse due to destruction, people die, and there's no good outcome at all. Then after those destructions have been done, people will acknowledge the damages. Then the organizations or certain people will come to talk about why we need peace, which goes back to my previous slide that it has been done like this many, many times over and over and over again. My question is, haven't we learned from our past that war isn't good? Because we keep repeating history. War has been done over and over and over, millions of times, and it's still been done today. The answer is quite simple, because there's war, because there's no acceptance in our hearts. Since naturally, everyone is uniquely different. We have different names, we look different, we like different things, and it is these things that people criticize about that leads to a disagreement. However, I believe that everyone is born with the same thing. We all like happiness, right? And we all hate suffering. No one wants to suffer every day. But when someone is making you not happy, like some outside substance is affecting your heart, it is that reason that makes you want to fight back for your own happiness. And when that small conflict grows, it can lead to bigger and more severe problems, eventually leading to war. That is probably my definition of the root of war. This is where acceptance comes in, because acceptance is all about how we learn to respect and accept other people's opinions. We cut biases, colors, genders, and races and welcome those differences instead. We don't judge people by their skin tone like white, yellow, or black and treat them equally instead. Acceptance leads to thankfulness because it starts with feeling grateful. You feel grateful for everything that has brought us today. For example, you feel thankful, grateful for our parents, our friends, our relatives, or even the food we eat or the air that we're breathing. And by being thankful, it shows that we respect it and accept it in our own way. So to have no wars is to fix it from the root. We must use this ability to accept people and prevent conflicts from happening. From my own experience, I've been in many schools, and it is really common that there are people who talk a lot, people who are extroverted, and people who are really introverted, people who are good at different things, or people who are connected. And And how to connect to these people is through understanding and acceptance. Know that people are different and be okay with it. I made a diagram on how I view this whole chain. People are different, and you can see from the different colors. They also have capital letters and lowercase letters to define each unique person, and they are connected through acceptance, which results in happiness and strong bond. And with this bond, we decrease the chances of having wars. And I believe that everyone is born with a good heart. We all like happiness and hate suffering. Thus, we all have peace in our hearts, but we just have to use it. Although we speak different languages, peace is an international language where everyone understands, and it can just start with smiling at somebody. Thank you.